Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Stuck in the Middle Podcast. I'm your host, Uncle AK. Thank you for checking Stuck in the Middle Podcast every week. We appreciate your time. We appreciate you. We're on all social platforms, all streaming platforms at SITM Podcast. Visit our website, sitmpodcast.com, for weekly reviews. We also have a merch store online. Check us out. Buy our merch. Support the team, man. This week's sponsor is Perfect Office Solutions, providing affordable, flexible office space. Use promo code SITM Podcast to get 10% off your monthly lease. SITM Podcast is the promo code. Tell them we send you. Help us grow our podcast by using SITM Podcast. Get office space, man. Leave the basement. I know we're in the basement trapping too, but don't worry, man. We're about to get the office space very soon. Check them out. We have a very special guest in the building today, all the way from Dallas, Texas. Yep. I've been waiting for this episode, man. It's a special episode. I believe this cat is doing great things out there in Texas, not just musically, man, but family as well, and also in the job space. So he's gonna bring it to you. Just stick with us. He's an award-winning Afrobeats artist, Afro gospel R&B performer, recording artist. Please, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mr. R&B Eddy Bee. Bruh. We're not clap now. Come on, man. Eddy Bee,
yes,
welcome
sir.
to Stuck in the Middle Podcast.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
How you feeling?
It's been a pleasure. I'm good. I feel good. Feel
great?
Yeah, I feel great.
I know the circumstances are not right, in terms of you just lost your uncle.
Yes.
My condolences.
Thank you.
That's one of the reasons why, you came out to the DMV.
Absolutely.
Every time we lose a family, man, it's a sad time in the family. But let's remember him by, spreading this Afrobeat, the music, the gospel music. Let's remember him that way, shall we?
Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
But how you feeling overall though?
Other than feeling down on that aspect, I feel good. I feel blessed. I don't want to say lucky to be here, but it's all thanks to God that we're breathing. We're doing what we do. So I can say I feel blessed.
Man, that's what's up, man. I see, man. You're glowing, man.
Thank you. We're trying.
Man, what are we wearing, man?
Hey, you gonna put me on the spot?
What are we wearing, man? Psych down. No, you look good, man. You look good, man. Shout out to the manager, man. She's in the background right now.
Yeah.
You've been here before.
I have.
We're gonna skip all the, how the Eddy Bee, grow. What's the Eddy Bee come out, because we've been here, right? So
Absolutely.
If somebody wants to watch it, you could go back. It's episode 33 or 34. One of them. Don't quote me on that. Yeah.
I think it's 33.
Yeah, you could go back and watch that. But today we're gonna focus more on just the music aspect, the family aspect.
Yeah.
Tying both of them together, because it's a major struggle. You got
Absolutely.
2 kids. You got a wife,
Yeah.
You got a big home. It's all right, man. But you got a big home. How do you bring all these things together?
It's passion. When you have passion for something, you're gonna find time to get it done. All the things that he has mentioned, that you mentioned, I have passion for. So I try to split my time. Every now and then, I'll sit back and say, but how is all of this possible? I want to be able to let some of these things go, but when you have a passion to do things, even if it's 1,000 things, you find time. Even if it's a minute a day, we all have the same amount of time, 24 hours in a day. How many minutes? I don't know. The mathematicians can calculate that,
right.
but we have we all have the same amount of time, and if you have so many things that you love, I feel like you can split your time amongst them, and you will find time if you are really passionate about something. And just to divert a little bit, it's the same thing with people. If you care much about people, you can't say that you're busy all the time. You can find time to visit those people. So again, it's just a little, going back memory lane. My uncle just passed, like you mentioned, and let's find time basically to be around the people that we love, spend time with them, and show them love while they're alive, while we can talk to them, while we can give them hugs, while we can just feel their presence amongst us. We need to continue to be there for each other. I think it's very, very important. And it hit me a lot this weekend, just going through what's going on. So.
Man, I hear you, man. Like you spoke about passion. Actually finding the time to be here right now. I remember this whole week we've been going back and forth about recording yesterday, today, and all that, and we finally here. Just speaking of passion, you just recently launched, you just really released your album, the Eddy Bee Show.
Yep.
And speak a little bit about that, man. A very, very dope project, man. We loved it.
Thank you.
We and everybody who heard it, we really loved it, man. I'm sorry speaking for you guys, but it's the truth. It's the truth. So speak a little bit about the Eddy Bee Show. How did you even come up with the name the Eddy Bee Show?
The Eddy Bee Show, because fans have been asking for a project. They've been asking for an album for a long time. I've had songs here and there, and they've been like, what do you have, an album? Do you have something that we can get our hands on? And we decided this year, we're still in 2018, right?
We're still in 2018, definitely.
So this year, sometime at the beginning of the year, we were like, okay, we're gonna come up with something to give the fans. They've been asking. We've been hearing this ever since I started doing music from 2008 or so. People have been asking, do you have an album? Do you have an album? So this year we just decided that we're gonna do it, and I had some songs that we had to put together and put some other new songs, and I felt like all the songs that we had on file to put together kind of depicted like a little bit of what my style of music kind of portrays out there. So there was no other way but to call it the Eddy Bee Show. It's like a storyline, like a little bit of every genre. No, not every genre, but different styles of music that I'm into. It didn't take every style specifically, because I could do jazz, I can do but there was no jazz song on the album. I could do like pure R&B. There was no pure American R&B on the album, but I'm saying like it give a little bit of different genres and styles of music that I'm into. So that's why we called it the show, the Eddy Bee Show. So you can go in there and kind of feel Eddy Bee's mindset and Eddy Bee's feel for music and his style of music and all that stuff. So that's why we called it the Eddy Bee Show, and we've gotten quite a good review of the album. So which is very it's very rewarding. It's very that by itself it speaks a lot, and we're really grateful. We're really proud of our fans for really sticking with us. And so
I can't help but ask, man, what's your favorite track in this album? You cannot tell me that all of them are your favorite. You have at least that one that you're like, man, this song get beat, it get rhythm. Which one is it to you?
Man, honestly, you said I can't say all.
No, you have to pick one. Yeah, you have to pick one.
Okay, if I have to pick one, I'll pick the intro.
You'll pick the intro.
Yeah.
Why?
Because it introduces the show. And the show, I like the show. So no, okay.
I see what's going on here. You have three producers on this album.
Yeah, 3 producers.
You're not trying to pick a song, that will favor one over the other.
No, all the producers are really cool. Man, it's fun always working with Will Beats, Demsa, and Method J. I got a chance to work with on the track with Taraja, and he's cool, man. I feel really blessed. All these guys it's been so seamless working with them, which I would love to do again in a heartbeat. But I'm not trying to keep off of favoring one producer. Yeah, because they're all dope.
They're all dope, man.
Yeah,
they're all great.
They're all
Will
dope.
Beats or goddamn side, dude. Like that one track. On what is it? The last one. My favorite track, man.
Oh, Sweet Life?
Sweet Life. Bro, like when Sweet Life comes on, man, like that thing, the beat, the guitar in it is what does beat, like the beats that you hear, how does that drive your creative process? Or a better question, where does your drive, like where does it start? What actually starts that drive for you? When you happen in the studio about to write, like take us through that creative process. Like what sets it all for you?
It's just the moment. For me, it's just the moment, and my mindset at the moment. And if I hear a sample of a beat, that moment, the way I feel at that moment, and in combination with the beat that I hear or the sample, it just takes me to a place where I don't have control over. It just takes me there. The melody comes, and then however I feel. Is it? Do I feel like being in the party mood? Do I feel like being in a love mood, or do I feel like being in an inspirational mood, like to talk about live event? So whatever my mood is at the moment, and the beat, if they blend, it's easy.
Right.
Yeah, it comes easy.
Yeah, speaking of moments, you just mentioned love, right?
Yes.
You're married, right?
Yes.
Is it fair to say all your songs that are, love songs, or that you're catering to a woman, like, do you have your wife in your mind, or have you written a song that does not, a love song that is not pertaining to her?
Most of the love songs, of course, I write with my wife in mind.
Mm-hmm.
But music, the art and the creation of music, is kind of like a movie. An actor, say Brad Pitt or Ramsey. No, I'm just an actor can have a script, and even if he wrote the script or he didn't, when he gets himself when he fuses himself with that script, and he's on camera, he becomes that character.
Right.
So sometimes when I hear I'm in some kind of mood, and then there's a beat or a sample instrumental that comes around, it may take me to a place where it's not on this earth. I'm just being, but so a lot of my love songs I have my wife, like the ones that I write without being in the studio or without listening to an instrumental, are about my wife, because those are the moments that come with, day to day, stuff like that. But when there's some songs that when I hear the beat, it takes me to a place that's beyond just day to day stuff.
Right.
Yeah. So I would say some love songs, most of my love songs are about my wife, but some are not. They're like fictional type stuff.
I've been opportunity to see your journey. It's like I'm kind of part of it. I see the day to day of it.
Yes.
And there's something that strikes me, in this journey is you have a wife who is not just your wife, but your manager as well. And 9 out of 10 times, that combination don't work. We as humans, we tend to pick at that combination. We find faults in them. We find different things to fight about. In this journey, everything is smooth. I know like nothing is perfect. Right. I know there's, some debates here and there. Absolutely. But today, everything is smooth. And going back to your album release party, which, from what I heard was dope. Riflex came back with, a whole bunch of praises, man. It's like, dog, if we could do this in the DMV, man, it would be sick. I guess my question is, how are you able to, have her as your wife and manager at the same time?
Honestly, everything that you see here, not necessarily physical, but the Eddy Bee that we know today is in a huge part from my wife, my manager. And I know her quality. I know what she brings to the table. So when it comes to things that it has to be done with, when it involves Eddy Bee music, Eddy Bee, I do not fight. Of course, like you said, there's no perfect management, or there's no perfect union in even two kids that are twins from the same womb, who were born the same day, the same parents, they're gonna argue, they're gonna fight, and that's what makes us as human grow, right? But this, I'll tell you, is close to perfect as possible.
Right.
And I cannot say is because we've learned to be able to compromise with each other, give in, and and know that our individual desires or wants in a project is not always what's going to make a project work. Give and take till you get to where the production or whatever it is that the project comes to something that's good. And we also get other people involved, like you would call you, would send you a project, what is this idea and stuff like that. So that's how we believe that management and artists, or management and whatever, that's how it's supposed to work. You're supposed to be able to work with each other, be able to argue about stuff, but work towards a specific goal, and that goal should always be close to perfection. So that's just how we do it. That's how we do it, and so far we're giving it we're continuing to push.
Man. You have a 9-to-5 as well. It's just not Eddy Bee the artist, man. You have a 9-to-5.
Yeah.
Man, speak a little bit about that. Like, how does that tie into everything else that you do?
Yeah. Like I said, I've been blessed. I feel like the passion that I have for music, God has been able to bless me to be able to find the time, get the other part of my passion, which is family and what I do also on my 9-to-5. I'm able to get all those things that family and my 9-to-5 can able to get me the resources to be able to invest in my music and so it boils down to passion, basically what I'm saying. The fact that I'm able to go to work, come back, see my children, my wife, spend time with family, and be able to go to the studio and come up with a song where I have people, dance to it and vibe to it and have fun to it. It's a blessing. I can't honestly say how I'm able to do all those things, but it happens that way, and I continue to thank God, and I feel really, really blessed.
Yeah. You've worked with artists as Magasco, Riflex, Naomi. Is there any artists out there that you would love to work with? Any artists on your horizon that you want to absolutely work with right now?
Like any artist from any genre any genre. Oh wow. I'd like to work with Stevie Wonder.
That's a big one.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Why?
Stevie Wonder, anything he touches turn to gold. From my point of view, I like to work with Joe too. That's actually but Stevie Wonder, that's history. I mean, these are people who have been doing music since the 60s, the 70s, and when Stevie Wonder gets on the mic, gets in the studio, he still comes out with gold.
Right.
So that right there, and there's no one Stevie Wonder song that I have listened to. Maybe it's just the style of music that I've listened to that I'm like, I'll skip. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's honestly who I would like to. If I had the opportunity, I would like to work with Stevie Wonder. There are thousands of other artists. Trust me. I mean, my Cameroonian artists, Nigerian artists, my fellow Afrobeat artists. Mm-hmm. I would like to. I wouldn't be able to name all of them if I started. Yeah. But Stevie Wonder, that's, if I were to name one, that'd be him.
So speaking of the Cameroon music, Cameroon artists, Cameroon music industry, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where do you see Cameroon music industry right now, as we speak?
The Cameroon music industry is growing. I'm very, very, honestly, very proud of what's happening. Because in the beginning, my worry was that there was not a lot of collaborations. The guys the unity was not there. But I mean, this past year, I've been really proud. There's a song that Ambe just did, Bon Année, mm-hmm. Happy New Year, mm-hmm. And all those guys showed up there. My God, at least the Anglophone artists, but it's got to start somewhere.
Right.
I'm sure there'll be a project like Pete Bacardi is also he's been doing the Power with Magasco and the other guy. So there's this unity, with the Alphabet Records. They're getting a lot of other artists coming in. So the unity, I believe that's what took these Nigerian artists to where they are, because people love to see everybody having fun, coming together, lots of talents because that's how you spread the what do you call the fan base.
Yeah,
You know, yeah, one artist can have this bunch of people who like their music, and this other artist has a separate group of people. But when those two artists come together, you know, you're spreading the love amongst all those fans. You know, so I like the fact that they're doing that. I hope and I pray that they continue to do that in 2019 and beyond, and that will spread out of, you know, just the fan base that they have. And I mean, Daphne, man, that girl, she was not in this project, but I know. I mean, I've talked to that, you know, to her management and what they have going on for her coming in 2019 and beyond is out of this world, and I'm so proud. I'm proud of the industry.
Right.
Yeah, I'm really proud of the industry. Magasco, shout out to Magasco. That's my boy. He has a show coming up on the 22nd of this month in Yaoundé. So everybody who can make it. That's, yeah, because this is it's a movement that I believe in, and I'm so proud of these guys, and we're getting there. We'll get back Cameroon. We'll get back that crown as the top musical country in Africa. We used to be
into
Makosa was, I mean,
it was
in
big.
the 80s. Yeah, there was no
big.
other. You know what I mean? So that's all. Cameroon. Cameroon.
Hey, we'll get back on top.
Yes.
We're gonna claim that crown.
No doubt about it.
I mean, I know it's too early in the game right now to ask this question, but I'll ask regardless because I don't know when next we're gonna sit on camera for somebody to ask you. But when can we expect the second album, man? Because the first one was fire. I mean, I'm not done with it yet, but I feel like I'm a music lover, man.
Yeah.
You know, I need more. So when are we gonna have the second album?
Jesus, I just released an album like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'll promise you that, like, I have some I don't know. I don't want to talk about it on, you know, because I know I'm a mantif my idea. You know,
this
what I'm
artist,
saying?
man. You know, when I speak to different, I was like, man, I don't want to release it right now because blah blah blah.
Yeah,
blah.
no, because if I talk about my project, if I'm not gonna say like, oh, the title is the songs or whatever, or what kind of songs, but the idea of the project I think is unique. That if I say it, somebody's gonna do it, which is good. I mean, if someone could do something that is very good, that's what we want.
Right.
But of course, we all want to come up with unique stuff, right? So, but I have some pride. It's gonna be a surprise, and I guarantee you, it's gonna be dope. Yeah, but we're looking at maybe next year, 2019, end of 2019, or sometime in 2020. I have some two projects, two very interesting projects in mind that we're gonna be working on. I'm gonna be collaborating with some artists that are out of the Afrobeat scene, to kind of get to bring something new. Okay. So that's the plan. Yeah. So another project that I would say probably end of this year, 2019, or by 2020, you're gonna see something out of the Eddy Bee music.
Dope.
Yeah,
Man, you got a website as well,
eddybmusic.com.
You know, you got merch on there. Plug it in, man. Plug it in. You know, the T-shirt. Hey, that's really dope, man.
Thank you.
That's really dope. Feel good music. Yeah, you could cop, you know, the Eddy Bee tee. The CD as well too.
CD as well.
On the website.
Yep, on the website.
It's gonna
Eddy
be
Bee Music.
It's gonna be right here. You know, the link and everything.
Yeah.
Man, is there anything else you wanna add right now?
No, I just want to thank you guys, man. I'm really proud of you. You know, Stuck in the Middle podcast. You guys have. I mean, minus the fact that your family. You guys are. I mean, you're good people. I mean, this movement right here, I call Stuck in the Middle podcast a movement. Yeah, because I mean, you guys, you're going beyond just Cameroon African. You're trying to get information to the community. Very important information, not just about music. You've had people you talk about, you know, mental health and starting businesses. To all those things, I think are very, very important to us. And you guys, you're bringing that to the community, which is gold. And believe me, this is something that people may not say, but you guys are leaders. That's what leaders do. You're not necessarily standing and talking about I am Dr. This or lawyer this. You know, when you have information, You bring people, you bring information from different angles, things that are very important to the community. Management of finances, talking about mental health, which is a big deal.
Yep.
Yeah. Those things are very, very important to the community, and you guys are bringing it out there. And I want to thank you guys for continuing to do that. And I know that you're continuing to grow. There's a lot of room, and I know this is the second time I'm here. Just the change in this atmosphere is phenomenal, guys. So let's continue to support these guys. 2019, we'll take it. Stuck in the Middle podcast to a different level. This is not about Eddy Bee music anymore. This is Stuck in the Middle podcast. These guys, man, let's continue to share the product. You can get their t-shirts, Stuck in the Middle podcast, on their website, right?
Hey, yes, sir.
Subscribe to their Facebook, YouTube, everything, man. Stuck in the Middle podcast.
Yeah.
Uncle AK and my boy Riflex, man. These guys are doing it. You guys are taking it to a different level. I'm really proud of you guys.
Man, appreciate it, Eddy Bee, man. Appreciate it, man.
No,
dope review. Dope review.
For real.
But you're here. You cannot go. I mean, I know you're pressed right now on time. But you cannot leave without, doing a freestyle, man. Come on, you gotta do one for us, man.
Freestyle.
Start that off a beat, though. But
freestyle,
man. Freestyle.
Okay. Is it fair? Can I do something from the album?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, what do you want me to do from the album?
What y'all want to do for the album?
Anything.
Do shake. Oh, Dolo. There you go. Dolo.
I want to give you my name. Baby, now you the occupy my brain. God, he be take it time for make you. Your mama be take it time for born you. As she don't watch you. Got you say cause you're feeling you. Something about you. Cause je veux que tu be my boo. Naso sondolo. Naso sondolo. Naso sondolo amo mio. Oh my baby, my beautiful baby, oh my baby. Now you the chakara my head, oh. Now you the bossini my brain, oh. Baby, you too fine, baby, you too fine, yeah. Whoa, yeah.
Not a lot of artists could, go a cappella like that, man, without auto tunes and all whatnot. And I'm not throwing shades at nobody, by the way. I'm just saying, man. But now I appreciate you coming through, Eddy Bee, man. How can people connect with you?
Oh man, I'm everywhere. Everywhere. Wait, I'm not Wi-Fi though. But you can check. I'm on Facebook at Eddy Bee Official, EDDYBEE Official, OFFICIAL on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and you can also just go on my website, Eddy Bee Music, EDDYBEEMUSIC.com. Go on YouTube as well. Subscribe to the Eddy Bee Music page on YouTube. We have some videos coming. We have a lot of collaborations that I did on the site that are coming out. That we're gonna have some stuff on my website, on YouTube. We have some videos that we're gonna be doing this coming year from the album and some other extra stuff. So 2019, man, y'all follow your boy Eddy Bee. We're gonna be doing some good stuff. So we'll do some stuff.
Dope. I appreciate you, Eddy Bee, man. It's always a blessing having you in the building, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Y'all bring that Texas heat. It's cold right now. Y'all bringing that Texas heat. So I appreciate you, man.
That was just a little cold this year, though.
That was a little cold this year?
For real, bro. Like 39 degrees.
Oh, my God.
When I left Dallas, I was like, I'm coming to Maryland, but is this we're still running?
Yeah.
We're still running? Okay. So, yeah. When I was coming to Maryland, I was like, man, I need to come with this winter jacket and everything. I got to the airport. I was like, it's hot as hell. Yeah. But Dallas is cold this year, for real.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, what was that climate change. What do you call that thing?
Climate change, I guess.
Global warming. Global warming is real, folks. Global warming is real.
But appreciate you, Eddy Bee. Appreciate you.
No problem.
This episode was brought to you by Perfect Office Solutions, providing flexible office space for entrepreneurs. Copy on office space, man. Use promo code SITM Podcast to get 10% off your monthly lease. SITM Podcast to get 10% off your monthly lease. Follow us on all social platforms at SITM Podcast. Email us sitmpodcast237@gmail.com for questions, comment, referral. The website is sitmpodcast.com. You can find everything on there. You've been listening to Stuck Middle Podcast, and we out.